Hey guys! I've been selling online courses since 2018, and here is my dashboard where you can see that I made over $220,000 with just one of my courses in the first year of the pandemic, when everyone was afraid that no one would be buying anything, because people were just in panic and trying to save money. And in the past few years, I've tried and tested many online course platforms because I had to pick one for my online course. And even after choosing one of them, I still keep an eye on the competitors, on their prices and innovations. Because of course, I want the best quality for the money invested in the tool, and I want the best user experience for the members of my programs. And I'm sure you're looking for the same. But the problem is there are so many options, and on the surface, many of them look very similar. So in this video, I actually don't intend to give you a feature-by-feature comparison between the platforms, because I guess you might have already checked a few sites and tried to guess what's going to work for you best based on what they show on their pricing pages and their features lists. But what you cannot find out just by looking at their features is the real experiences of people who have set up their courses on these platforms. What kind of support you can expect and which drawbacks you cannot see on the surface. So this will be my approach in this video. I will also tell you which platforms would be the best for you depending on what stage you're in as a course creator and how you plan to market your course. And if you're only interested in my review of one specific platform, then feel free to use the timestamps below. Hi, I'm Anastasia of AnastasiaBlogger.com, and on this channel I share my online business tips, and I'm on a mission of helping 1 million human beings transition to online income streams, like I did about 4 years ago, and I'm living the best version of my life right now. So if you want to follow along, you know the buttons to hit, don't you? Alright, if you're watching this video, you already know that online courses are a big thing, and e-learning and the online course market will be worth $325 billion by 2025. First, I wanted to tell you that course platforms can be divided in two main categories. One is just a course platform, and another type is platforms that are more like a CRM, which means customer relationship management tool that often includes strong email marketing and automation tools. In this case, you have fewer software tools to connect with each other because they are already included in this all-in-one platform. And when you decide to run an online course business, you will need to decide for yourself, do you like to keep all your eggs in one basket and use an all-in-one solution? Or do you prefer to keep your email list in one place, host your sales pages on your own website, and then host your online course on a third platform? As for me, a few years back when I first launched my course, the first option wasn't even an option. I could only start my course on one platform and have emails on another platform. And moving to a new system is a lot of headaches. So I keep running my course on Thinkific, I keep my email list on ConvertKit, and my landing pages are built on my own website. But my choice is only my choice. I will help you with this video to make an educated decision for yourself. So let's start the list of the course platforms, and I will always mention in which of these two categories the platform actually falls. So Thinkific is my top choice, and I decided to cover it first because it works great for me and I've been using it for about 3 years now. It has one of the most affordable pricing options out of all these online course platforms. Thinkific is your classic example of a course platform. It's not an all-in-one solution. As I still have to use ConvertKit, I already mentioned, for sending emails to my list. Aside from being cheaper than many other competitors, Thinkific also offers a complete and high-quality course experience for both the course maker and the students. You can create on Thinkific customizable course websites. You can also design an optimized sales page. You can either give access to the entire course at once, or if you want, you can drip it out over time. You can use free Wistia video hosting, and just this alone has a huge value. And you can provide your students with customizable course certificates. What's even more interesting, you can get started at Thinkific for free. You can just use the link in the description below to sign up for their free plan. The paid plan started at $49 a month. It's a basic plan, and to be completely honest with you, I personally have used the basic plan like forever, and it includes everything that I ever needed from my course platform. Now, the free plan has a few limitations, but it doesn't have any hidden fees, and you can run one course with unlimited students, and if you're not sure how fast you will start making enough money with your course to comfortably pay the monthly fee, you could totally run your course on a free Thinkific plan for as long as it takes you to take your course off the ground. I can also tell you that in my 4 years of running an online business, Thinkific's support team has been always the most meaningful, and they've given me the most helpful responses. It's not like I had a lot of issues with the platform to contact them often, but when I made some mistakes on my side and I needed help, the answers were very meaningful. By the way, if you are in the process of creating your online course and you want to avoid the most critical mistakes that beginners in the online business often make, then check out my free masterclass that will show you the worst mistakes that can get you stuck in the process. Check out the link up there and in the description below. Again, I consider Thinkific the best platform for beginners who are just trying to sell their first online course, because you can stay on a free plan for as long as you need it without having to pay for your own domain name, for website hosting, and so on. You can use Thinkific to host your video lessons, for your course sales page, and all of this will be free. By the way, I realize that it might be hard for you to compare all the prices and features of all these different tools that I'm going to talk about in a video format. Also, I cannot guarantee that all the prices that I mentioned in this video will be relevant even a few months from now. And of course, I cannot edit a published video. So what I can do is edit an article on my site where I listed and compared all these tools mentioned in the video. So if you want to review the prices and features in one place, I will give you a link to that article in the top right corner and in the description down below. Now, the second platform I'd like to cover today is very similar to Thinkific. It's called Teachable, but it has a bit different payment structure and different fees. Overall, Teachable and Thinkific have very similar features and pricing, but there are several extra fees from each sale that you make through Teachable. This was the biggest pitfall for me. You see, I started my course on Teachable actually, but I had to migrate to Thinkific in about 10 months because at that time Teachable experienced growth issues. The platform was often down, or maybe too slow to watch or upload lessons, and plus they were in the process of changing their pricing model. They added extra commissions from each sale for using Teachable's gateway. And the free plan on Teachable is not really free like on Thinkific, because you will still pay $1 plus 10% from each course you sold on this platform. If you make the math, you might end up paying with these fees more than the basic paid plan on Thinkific. Now, on the basic plan with Teachable, you will still have to pay 5% fee per transaction in addition to the price of the plan. So you again will end up paying a lot more than you could do with basic plan on Thinkific. And you also don't get any affiliates for your course on the basic plan on Teachable, which is included on the basic plan with Thinkific. So with Teachable, you're kind of forced to use the plan that costs over $100 a month if you want to avoid these transaction fees and if you want to have affiliates for your course. I might be slightly biased when I compare Thinkific and Teachable because I use Thinkific, but if you compare the pricing structure, definitely Thinkific wins with their free and basic plans. One important note that I have to make here is that with Teachable's $100 a month plan, if you use Teachable's gateway, they will handle taxes for European buyers and affiliate commissions will be deducted automatically. Now, on Thinkific, this is not even an option. But in order to do this, Teachable will keep your earnings for a month from each purchase. And some people might prefer things done all by the platform. But I personally didn't need it, nor I liked the fact that my earnings were held on Teachable for extra 30 days, while with Thinkific, the payments would go directly to my PayPal or Stripe account right away. Okay guys, if you find this video helpful so far, give me a like, and if you have any questions, the best place to ask me is in the comments below this video. Now, the next platform I'd like to cover is Kartra. It's the type that can be categorized as an all-in-one platform. It allows you to build customizable course websites, optimized sales pages, membership sites. It allows you funnel building and also affiliate management and marketing automation. And with Kartra's starter plan, you can store up to 2,500 leads, send 15,000 emails, and sell 20 products and build 2 membership sites. Kartra's monthly plan start at $99 per month. And from the first look, it might seem like Kartra is a more pricey solution compared, let's say, Thinkific or Teachable. But you need to realize that with Kartra, you don't need to use an email provider like ConvertKit in my case. And you can build your sales pages and the entire funnel right there inside Kartra. I have a friend who runs her store with several digital products on Kartra, and she never needed to pay for a separate email provider, as she has all her email automations set inside Kartra. And you can also set up your own affiliate program in Kartra. So if you're looking for a way to manage your entire funnel in one place, then Kartra could be the way to go. The next similar platform is System.io. It's similar to Kartra in the sense that it's an all-in-one platform, and as a new player on the market, it's currently way more affordable. The program has a sophisticated statistics tool that displays a sales report, the value per email contact, and the value per customer on the dashboard. So you could get with System.io all of this: sales funnel builder, email marketing tool, easy website builder, even evergreen webinars, and of course it's an online course platform. The great thing is that System has a completely free plan, and the paid monthly plans start at just $27 a month right now. It's the starter plan, then $47 plan and $97 plan. But even the free plan on System.io is very generous, and it gives you an option to use your custom domain name, and you can run your own affiliate program. Both things are not available on the free plans with any other tools that I listed here in this video, and you can get up to 2,000 contacts. And all of this is for free. Now, if you're on a tight budget, but you want to start your online course business the right way, you could start with the free plan on System.io, and you can check the link in the description down below. The next platform is called Podia. It also is striving to be an all-in-one online course platform for online courses, digital downloads, webinars, and subscriptions. And their selling point is that they give you focus on membership options and interacting with members, giving you tiered plans for your customers, and also integrating with Facebook groups and Slack. And all of this to develop your online community. That is what Podia offers. They also offer course pre-selling, drip courses, membership coupons, and affiliate marketing system to help you sell your products. And Podia's monthly plans start at $39 a month. Podia currently doesn't offer a free plan, but it has a 14-day free trial period. The next platform is called Learnworlds, and it would work better for businesses, for larger course providers, and for corporations because it offers way more advanced features. Things that advanced course creators might need, like quizzes, gamification, interactive videos, and so on. And your students can also take notes and highlight important points in the educational content that you provided on this platform. But be aware that on the starter plan, which is $24 a month paid annually, you'll have to pay an extra $5 fee per course sale. And the good point is that Learnworlds offers a free 30-day trial, so you can check the link in the description below as well. The next tool I wanted to cover is LearnDash. If you already have a WordPress website or a blog and you want to start selling your courses, then you should try maybe LearnDash, because this is a WordPress plugin that gives you everything that you need for your courses and your website. The full-featured course builder from LearnDash works nicely with your email drip campaigns as well. So it works in a different way compared to all the other platforms that I mentioned earlier in this video, because you must have your own WordPress site where LearnDash will work just as a plugin. And this solution has a big pro. The pricing starts at $159 per year, not monthly. At the same time, you need to keep in mind that because LearnDash is a WordPress plugin that works on top of your website, it might be quite challenging to manage and maintain the system without technical skills. If you're not tech savvy, you might have to hire someone to set this up for you, and it is an extra cost. But I thought it was important to mention a different type of solution for selling online courses for those of you who are not afraid of technical challenges, and if the price is more attractive, maybe you'd prefer this solution. Obviously, if you use your own WordPress site, you don't have to worry about any kind of extra fees per sale, which I mentioned is the case on some of the other platforms. Now, to wrap up what I said about all these options today, personally, I currently use Thinkific for hosting my courses, and the rest of the funnel includes landing pages that I build on my own WordPress site. For email marketing, I use ConvertKit, and for my evergreen webinars, I also use EasyWebinar. And all these tools integrate very well with ConvertKit. It does take some time and effort to connect all the tools, but I prefer not keeping all my eggs in the same basket. The opposite approach would be when you want to avoid using multiple services, and in that case, you should look at an all-in-one solution, which I mentioned in this video, for example, Kartra and System.io. I know business owners who prefer this option because it's easier to manage. And it's hard to believe, but all-in-one solutions that might look more pricey on a monthly fees can actually turn out to be cheaper, especially if you don't mind regularly cleaning your email list. Because as you noticed, all-in-one platforms plans, they get more expensive with the increasing number of contacts that you keep in your system. I cannot tell you which approach will be the best for you because it really depends on how much customization you like to have in your business. If you need more flexibility, you probably will be better off using solutions like Thinkific, Learnworlds, or Podia and connecting them with external services for email marketing, for webinars, and for landing pages. But if you're looking for simplicity and all-in-one solutions with less flexibility, then you could go for Kartra or System.io. Again, if you want to review and compare all the features and prices before making your final decision, then check the info icon up there and in the description below. There is a link to the article with my detailed review of all these online course platforms. Now, before you close this page, I manually picked for you a few other videos on my channel that will help you build and grow a successful online business. Check them out here and there. And I'll see you in my